When Lenin took over Russia, he recognized the importance of the middle class. That's the capitalist bourgeoisie. He recognized it as a necessary stage in the evolution of the state, from feudalism to communism. So after he overthrows the Tsar, he creates this middle class called the kulaks. Lets them do what they want for a few years, which is to make money off the working man. Everybody's still poor, but now they're all equal, right? Problem is, the West doesn't see it that way. So they spend 50 years trying to prove it wrong. Then one day communism collapses, and we take credit for it. Just the place, right? You sure your friend's gonna show?
Hey, Will, great. Is that for me? Thanks a lot. What's going on?
Well, this makes the third one this month. Stabbed from behind, just like the others.
Oh, yeah? Let me guess. Is he cut to the left?
Yep. And the meter read 128.40 when we found him. The coroner estimates the time of death a little before midnight.
That's great. What else you got?
Well, actually, the guy who did it, you know, he left a fare, a nice tip, and his phone number in case you wanted to reach him.
That's very cute. It's very cute. What about the cigarette?
Well, we found non-filters inside the cab.
Yeah.
Filters outside the cab, just like the others.
Well, okay, that's good work. Looks like whoever's doing this, they're going to decide whether he likes filters and non-filters.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean you'll be here in 2 hours? You said that 2 hours ago.
I can't answer it. My hands are too
Look, this isn't about a broken hot tub, okay? This is about a station full of cops freezing their butts off, so get yours down here on the double.
Hey, you give him heck, Shapiro.
Don't go there, Stiles. One word about the furnace and I'll feed your liver to the crows.
My liver?
Springer Gonzalez wants to see you in his office right now.
What for?
I don't know. Must be something important. He's got McConnell in there.
Springer, you know our deputy mayor here and Dr. Baskin.
Good to see you again, Detective.
You too, sir. Hello, Alan.
We were just discussing this cabbie thing.
I was telling Lieutenant Gonzalez that the mayor is being pressured into getting this case solved before it turns into a public panic. We could use some help.
And by help, I assume you mean Dr. Baskin. With all due respect, sir, she's a very qualified psychologist, but she's not a cop.
Well, it was the mayor's suggestion. We have to throw a suspect to the press.
A psychological profile. Why? You think this guy's crazy?
What makes you think it's a guy?
Excuse me?
Well, from what I understand, you found filters and non-filters at all 3 of the crime sites.
And we also found each of the cabbies with their ribs cracked from the force of the attack.
Look, I realize you and I have never worked together, but I am here just to help.
Look, Lieutenant, what I need is more manpower. That's what I could use. When was the last time a psychological profile ever cracked a case?
Not up for discussion, Springer. Decision's already been made. Now, why don't you tell Mr. McConnell and Dr. Baskin here just what we got so far?
What we have so far is not a hell of a lot.
Any ideas how to get more?
Yeah. I checked the logbooks of the 3 cabbies. I came up with a taxi cab stand where I think that all 3 of them might have picked up this guy. Excuse me, person. What I was thinking of doing is having some of our guys work undercover in the cabs, you know, stake out the area.
Then let's do it.
Just take care of yourself, okay?
Right.
You want me to do what?
It's strictly like a volunteer sort of thing.
Oh, wait, let me get this straight. You want me to ride around in a cab and wait for some guy to give me an appendectomy?
No, you're not listening to me. I want you to ride in the backup car. I already found a moron to take the cab.
Who? You?
That's right.
Huh. This is desperation.
Well, you know what they say, desperation's the mother of invention, right?
No, that's not what they say. Necessity is the mother of invention.
Whatever.
Detective, hi, excuse me, but could I have a word with you, please?
Go ahead, I'll keep an eye on your french fries.
Sure. Look, Ellen, if this is about your files.
You promised that you'd get him to me right away, okay? And I can't start my profile without him.
About this profile, is this exactly how much experience you have in this sort of thing?
Not a lot, okay? But no, I know people, okay? And I know how they think.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your take on me?
Detective, I really don't think that.
No, please. Humor me. Give me your best shot.
You're a gut instinct type guy. You can think like a criminal. See, the problem with this case is this guy's smart, and you know it. And you also know that you could use the opinion of someone who's coming at this from a completely different angle.
Okay, you got your files.
Do you know that it's warmer in Alaska right now?
You've been spending too much time around Zone 7. Come on, Lynn, it's not so bad.
Yeah, well, that's easy for you to say because of your Celtic genes. Now, me, my ancestors meant for me to spend my winters in Florida.
Wait, what's that? Slow down. Okay, back up. I saw something.
Damn.
Yeah, right here. Stop the car.
Couldn't we have just rolled down the window to check this out? Oh, boy.
Better call it in.
Let me get an address.
Forensics came up with a cast of the murder weapon. Looks something like this. As soon as one of our cabs leaves the taxi stand, I want another one pulling right in there. But I want to make it very clear. I don't want any heroics whatsoever. This whole thing is a long shot at best. So if any one of your customers acts weird in any way, if he clears his throat the wrong way, I want you to pull over and let your tail team handle it. Any questions?
Yeah, when's the damn furnace gonna be fixed?
Styles, well, you'll be working with me. The rest of you know your team assignments, okay? Now, whoever's in the cabs, I want the vests on and I want the jackets done up. All right. Let's go. Let's get the show on the road.
Get the keys.
That's okay, I'll drive.
I'm the senior officer.
Yes, but you're not my training officer anymore, and I'm a better driver, remember?
Didn't want to drive anyway.
Springer,
Yeah.
I did a preliminary workup.
Why don't you put it on my desk?
No, I think it's something we better talk about, okay? Because it might affect your operations here.
Okay. Shoot.
Well, there might be two of them.
What do you mean?
Well, there's been several cases reported of especially savage crimes committed by couples. Two people who, under any other circumstances, would have lived quiet, unremarkable lives, but who together create like this dangerous synergy, and it pushes them into the unthinkable.
Bonnie and Clyde sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like an illicit love affair. See, it's dangerous and it's exciting. And once they start, they can't stop. They need each other there on the scene. One can't commit a crime without the other one watching.
I gotta hand it to you. That's quite a theory you got there.
Yeah, but it would explain the two brands of cigarettes and why all of a sudden these murders started. See, they had to meet each other for the cycle to begin.
Okay. Why cabbies?
Maybe it has something to do with power. Maybe just because it's easy.
You got an answer for everything. How can I argue with that?
Look, Springer, I'm just trying to help you here, okay? Now, if you want to disregard this on the merits, that's your professional right. But if you reject this out of the hand because you have a personal problem with shrinks, then you might be missing the opportunity to end this before someone else dies. Here, check it out.
There was a laceration on her right temple, but the cause of death is probably exposure.
And there was no ID on the woman? What about prints? Birthmarks?
She's just another Jane Doe. Like the 10 others we get here every month.
Look at this coat, though. Kind of expensive for a homeless woman. I mean, my mother would have bought a coat like this. Think she was mugged?
Doubt it. The laceration on her temple matches the spot where we found the blood on the scene. Plus, she still had this around her neck. I'll send the prints and the dental down to missing persons. Maybe they'll come up with something.
Well, whoever this woman was, someone out there still thinks she's alive.
Tough luck, Springer.
Well, so far I had a pimp, a couple of hookers, a couple of Mormons, and a guy who collects mice. Hey, hello, is anybody there? You with me or what?
You must be raking in the tips, huh, Springer?
Absolutely, Styles. I'm thinking about a career change. How's everybody else?
Nothing solid yet. A couple of false alarms. We could be at this a while.
Beats freezing our tails off back at the station listening to Shapiro's corny jokes.
Stay tuned. Here we go again. Hey there, buddy. Where to?
14 in Midville.
You got it.
14th and Midvale. Isn't that the warehouse district?
Yeah, the last body was found about half a mile from there.
It's cold out, huh? Yeah, 14th and Medville. You know, I got a brother who works in a factory up there. You ain't going to work now, are you?
You got a light?
I don't like this.
Springer, let's check this guy out.
No, man, I don't got a light. Sorry, my light is broken in the cab.
Springer? Springer, you hear me?
Yeah, I used to love smoking. Quit, though. It's been almost 2 weeks, you know? Hey, it's a tough gig.
Springer, don't push it.
Yeah, the other reason I ask is that,
What the hell is he doing? Why isn't he answering?
Smoke. I can never really decide whether, like, the filters or non-filters. Hey, what are you doing?
Turn left.
What are you doing, man?
Just do it!
Okay, don't worry about it.
All units, we have an armed suspect in vehicle 2, heading west on 5th and Adeline. Approach with extreme caution.
We'll work this out.
Keep driving.
Just play it cool, Springer.
Okay? Well, we can work this out, man.
He's gonna kill him. We don't have time to wait for backup.
What the hell are you doing? Stop! Stop! You psycho! What are you doing? Is he all right? Shoot.
Are you okay? You all right? Sure. Idiot.
Is he all right?
Yeah, he's all right.
You all right, Eagle?
He's all right. Call the medics.
Worked out a little better than the Caesar Palace gig, huh?
Absolutely no more fires and coffee cans, people, and 1 heater to a department.
The furnace, Shapiro. When?
There's some kind of problem with the pipes. I'm doing my best, Lieutenant.
I was just bluffing, man. Just wanted some quick cash.
Well, that's funny, you know, Beckwith, because I don't seem to remember the subject of cash coming up at all.
And I told you I didn't get the chance, right? If that lady cop of yours hadn't pulled a Rambo.
You remember taking a cab 2 nights ago? And again on Friday, 2 weeks before that?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm talking about you taking cab drivers to a deserted location and sticking a knife to their chest. That's what I'm talking about.
Look, my back hurts and I'm freezing my clams off here.
Springer,
You want to give me a minute?
you better take a look at this.
What's up?
It's Beckwith's rap sheet. Nothing but robberies and always using a gun. So he just got out of the joint 4 days ago, which means he couldn't have done numbers 1 and 2. And the cigarettes he was carrying, hand rolled, not the kinds we found at the murder site.
You know, sometimes I hate this job.
Here's the blood.
Right, she hit her head and fell.
Maybe.
Look, it was an accident, okay? There was no mugging.
How old do you think she was?
Jaworski, it is really cold out here.
65? Maybe 70?
And the forensics department went over this area with a fine-tooth comb. I mean, do you really think you're gonna find anything else? Why are we doing this?
Because there have been 3 burglaries and 2 muggings reported in this area in the last 2 months.
Excuse me, sir?
Hey! Hold it right there. Hands on your head.
Turn around.
Go ahead.
Spread them.
Like I told you, I found the bag in the fire escape.
Well, I got a problem with that. Because that TV was found in your apartment. And I had your fingerprints all over it. Along with all this other stolen merchandise, so. You know what this is? That's a murder weapon. It was used to kill 3 cabbies. See, what the killer did is he thrust it in and then up. You know, you'd be really amazed how fast this can go through a rib cage. And it was taped to this TV. So that means one of two things could happen. Either the rightful owner put it there, or you did. So you better start talking. I think you wiped your fingerprints off this TV. You filed down the serial number so we couldn't trace it. But that's not gonna work. Because in about 5 minutes, that's going down to the FBI, and it's gonna be X-rayed. So you're out of luck.
Come on, do I look like a killer?
You'd be surprised what killers look like. Very ordinary.
Okay, look, so I lifted a few things.
Where'd you get the TV?
I don't remember every place I pop, all right?
You cooperate with me. And I'm prepared to make you a very, very generous offer. You don't. I'm gonna go right down to the DA personally. I'm gonna make sure he charges you for every single item you had in your possession. And you're gonna serve the maximum sentence, and you're gonna serve it consecutively, not concurrently. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You make up your mind.
6 Stonewall Street.
You live here? Yes. Right now. Spread your legs. Spread your legs. Look up. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to have an attorney present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you free of charge. You understand these rights I've just given you? Do you understand, sir? Yes. Come with me. You know, Mr. Dutton, you have the right to have an attorney present here while you're being questioned. If you want to waive that right...
I told you I don't need a lawyer. I don't have anything to hide.
Okay. Let's get started. You admit that that's your TV set?
Yes, it is. It's not broken, is it?
Broken.
Have you tried it?
No, we haven't. We haven't tried it. But I'm sure it works just fine.
Suppose it's silly. It's just a machine.
Michael, you got a big problem. Because I found a knife taped to the back of that TV set.
Knife? What knife?
This hunting knife was taped to your TV set.
I don't know anything about it.
You're trying to tell me that you didn't put it there?
Did someone use a knife in a crime? Is that what this is about?
Yeah, Michael. That's what this is about. That knife was used to kill 3 cabbies.
Hey, how's it going?
I don't know.
You said your TV set was stolen 2 weeks ago.
It was stolen 2 days ago, yes.
2 days. Why didn't you report it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's just a dumb TV. A couple of months I could buy a new one. What would the police do? Say, sorry, Mr. Dutton, we'll look into it.
Maybe you didn't want us to find the TV, huh?
No, of course not.
Maybe you thought it would distance yourself from the knife.
Look, I told you.
The knife that you placed in that TV.
Please, why are you doing this? I have never been in trouble with the law in my life. I've never even had a parking ticket.
Did you take a cab ride last Tuesday night?
No, I don't take cabs. Who found this knife? Who was in my apartment? It's my apartment. I live there.
That is not important. What's important is I want to know where you were Tuesday night between the hours of 6 and 10 p.m.
I went home and watched a movie. Where's my VCR? Tell me that.
Your VCR is in evidence, and I'm sure that's fine, too.
I want to go home. And I want my VCR. It's my VCR.
I saved up for it. I bought it with my money.
Hey, you're not going anywhere, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not going anywhere till I get some answers. I want to find out where you were the nights of the murders, and I want to know why I found the murder weapon taped to your TV set. Now, what movie did you see?
Willy Wonka.
Excuse me?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, another film. Was it on TV?
No, I have my own copy. That's why I want my VCR. You haven't damaged it, have you?
You wouldn't have anybody who can verify the fact that you watched this movie. I mean, Willy Wonka being the classic that it is, I'm sure a lot of people you know would want to watch it with you.
I don't understand.
No, Michael, I'm sure you don't. You see that pad on the table there?
Yes.
I want you to write down where you were on the 7th, the 15th, and the 23rd. You got good reflexes.
He's left-handed.
The guy we're looking for has good reflexes, too.
So you think he's telling the truth?
Write down every last detail.
I don't know.
Because you're not going nowhere.
Interesting choice.
Yeah. Bringing back a lot of old memories.
You having flashbacks or something?
No, I just want to get away from this Dutton character for a while, you know? I mean, I don't understand it. I should have had something by now.
Look, Springer, it's not that bad, okay? We got him linked to the murder weapon.
With no proof of purchase, no prints, no corroboration. Come on.
Yeah, and the guy also claims to have been alone all 3 nights in question with no witnesses.
And we can't nail him down to the murder sites. Let's think about this, okay? The guy admitted that he smokes the filters, all right? We go to his house, we look for the filterless tips, nothing. He swears he's never been down to that taxi stand. Every single driver I showed his picture to swears they never saw his face before in their life. Remember the parking ticket comment he made? I checked. He's telling the truth. Not a one. He's as clean as a whistle. Except for the fact that he's left-handed.
Think he did it?
Gut instinct? Yeah, I do.
Maybe Baskin could help.
What do you mean?
Put her in a room with Dutton.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because, you know what's gonna solve this case? Good old-fashioned police work. That's what's gonna do it.
Like I said, nothing in missing persons. Most likely the woman didn't leave any people behind.
Or maybe she just lost contact.
That's a big maybe, Jaworski.
But what about the girl in the locket?
She could be anyone. Who knows? Maybe the woman found the locket in the street. Maybe it's a picture of herself when she was younger.
Could you just take a closer look at it? Maybe there's some identifying mark or something.
As you can see, I'm a little backed up right now.
Harold, please. It would really mean a lot to me.
Okay. How does 1 week sound?
How about tomorrow?
Jaworski.
Harold, thanks. I really appreciate it. I do.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, take your time just to be sure.
See the defect on the handle? I pointed it out to him, but he said he'd take it anyway.
Now, the man who bought the knife, you got a good look at him.
Clear as day. Like I told your partner when he called. The guy had a definite look.
Mr. Mulcahy, if you saw the man again, would you recognize him?
Absolutely.
All right. Look, Shapiro, where's Springer?
If he's smart, Tahiti.
Mr. Mulcahy, you know how this works?
Yeah, no problem.
Alrighty then. Go ahead.
That's him.
Which one?
Number 2.
Number 2, step forward, please. You absolutely sure?
Wait a sec.
What's wrong?
It's him, but
But what?
I don't know. I don't know. Something's different.
What do you mean something's different?
It looks like him, but
Mr. McKay, we need a definite yes or no here.
it's him, but it isn't.
Sir, either it's him or it isn't. Which is it?
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Can I tell you it's absolutely him? No. Can I tell you it absolutely isn't? No, I can't.
Springer, I think we should have Baskin in here.
Hey.
Hey.
You got a minute?
Sure.
This toxic love theory.
Yeah?
I've been thinking about it, especially in light of the forensics reports.
What do you mean?
In all three of the murders, the knife wound, the angle of it suggests that they were made by a right-handed person, yet in each case, they were pulled up and back slightly, contradicting the path of the wound.
Which would suggest that it was removed by a left-handed person, right?
Exactly.
I went down to forensics, and I started looking through Michael's things. I think there's something that we overlooked. Check this out.
It's a telegram.
Yeah, read it.
So his father died. What's the big deal?
He died a day before the murder started, okay? This is the trigger.
Oh, no. Come on, now you're reaching.
Let me have a shot.
At what? You want to interview Dutton?
You know, for once, just trust me on this, okay?
No offense, all right? But you've never done this before.
Oh, here we go again. I know I am not a detective, all right? But I am good with people. And you know what, Springer? If I'm wrong, then guess what? You're going to have floating rights. I'll even throw in dinner, and gosh, I'll give you free sessions for life.
Free sessions, huh?
Yeah, free sessions. Come on, what do you say?
How could I say no to free sessions?
Cigarette?
I can only smoke filters.
You mind if I do?
No.
Since when does Baskin smoke?
She doesn't.
I'd like to go over a few things again, if you don't mind.
I don't know what you people want from me. I keep telling you that I can't help. I keep trying to explain that I don't know anything. I'm okay. Really, I'm fine. I'm just a quiet guy who likes to spend his time in his small apartment watching movies. Why won't anyone believe me?
So your name is Michael Dutton, right?
Yes.
You were born in Philadelphia. You have no brothers or sisters. Your father a carpenter, mother a housewife.
That's right.
Did you have any friends growing up, Michael? Oh, may I call you Michael?
Not really. Friends, I mean.
How about pets?
I had a cat when I was 8.
And what happened?
She died.
How?
I don't remember.
Did you hurt it in any way?
No, of course not.
Did your father hurt it?
No. My father loved animals.
But he hurt you, didn't he? Did your father sexually abuse you, Michael?
I don't want to talk about this.
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it? Because of what your father did to you? Oh, we're gonna find out anyway. See, once we start digging this up, it's all gonna come out.
Please, don't push it.
The secrets, the guilt.
I told you.
You told me what? What did you tell me, Michael? You told me what? What did you tell me, Michael? Tell me. What did he do to you? What did he do to you, Michael?
Back off!
Did you have any girlfriends, Michael?
Michael and girls, now there's a joke.
Who am I talking to now?
Say, Doc, you're a piece of work. Bet you're pretty hot in the sack, aren't you?
Are you the one who killed the cabbies?
What are you wearing under that shirt?
Did you kill them for Michael? Oh, is that it?
Michael's a wimp. He always was a wimp. You know what I used to do sometimes just to piss him off? I used to go out and get laid. And not even tell him about it.
Tell me about it.
This is Springer. I want you to get some people down here right away.
They're sweating on the other side of that mirror.
Michael, I'm just trying to help you here, okay?
I'll bet I can snap that pretty little neck of yours before they even get through the door.
it easy.
Okay?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
So, what's up?
That was the photographer that Harold told me about.
What photographer?
Well, this photographer helped me track down the studio that took the picture in this lock. So, I'm thinking maybe they still have an address on the customer. I know, you think I'm crazy.
Yeah. Look, and I know I shouldn't be the one saying this, but I also think you're doing somebody else's job, like missing persons.
I hand it over to them, it goes to the bottom of the pile. And Jane Doe stays Jane Doe.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, Jaworski, I mean, this is not a priority case. Okay, look, I feel bad about the woman, too.
Lynn, I had this boyfriend in high school. Great guy, everything going for him. We were even talking about getting married after college. And then one day, he disappeared. No note, nothing.
What?
It was as if the earth just swallowed him up.
So what happened to him?
We never did find out. But I remember what it felt like. And now someone else is going through the same thing.
Give me the address. Let a pro do it.
Is it my imagination?
No, forensics has it still.
Or is it getting hot in here?
Like they say, want something done, you gotta do it yourself, right?
The furnace? You fixed the furnace by yourself, Shapiro?
That's right, Stiles. All by my womanly self. My father had a heating supply company when we were growing up. What I don't know about the Penfield Therman gravity drop flow through convection heater just hasn't been written yet.
Officer Jaworski?
Yes?
I'm Emma Campbell. I just came back from the morgue, and the woman you found was my mother.
I'm very sorry, Miss Campbell.
I left home when I was 16. My mother and I used to have these fights. I don't know whose fault it was, but we just never. You know, there's so many times I wanted to call her, pick up the phone, but I was afraid. Afraid that it would just start all over again, the arguments, and... Anyhow, I want to thank you for finding me and finding my mother. And thank you for this.
The mayor's feeling the heat, Mr. Springer. What's the situation on your suspect?
He's our killer, sir, if that's what you're asking.
No, what I'm asking, Detective, is can you make it stick?
I got a knife taped to the back of a TV set.
With no fingerprints and under questionable circumstances.
I also have the guy he bought it from.
And he gave us a maybe. Be crucified in court.
What about this videotape?
Dutton's very clever, Mr. McConnell. He was very careful not to incriminate himself.
So what you're saying is that except for a minor assault charge, this guy could walk?
Over my dead body, sir.
Save it for something else, Springer. I still need you around here, okay?
Hey, Springer, I need a minute. It's about Dutton.
Alan, I don't have the time right now.
When Dutton was 8 years old, his father apparently had a second job working nights as a cab driver. Okay, that was the same year that Michael was admitted to the hospital 3 times for anal infections and cigarette burns.
I know this. It's an old story. Victims create victims.
No, it's just a defense mechanism to protect himself from his father's abuse. It's a common pattern in people with multiple personality disorders. And the murders, that's just a way to punish his father. Punishment he could never inflict while the man was alive.
I think there's another explanation. I think he's faking it. I think he's a cold-blooded killer. Just wait a minute. Hear me out. Did you know that he worked in a mental facility for 5 years?
What?
So he's a quick study, all right? We try to nail him. He pulls a multiple thing. Why? Because he's gonna end up in some mental facility, not doing hard time, and I'm not buying what he's selling.
Yeah, well, you're talking Oscar performance, okay? And I don't think anybody's that good.
I can't be sure about that, are you?
I'm not taking a shot at him, Springer. I was looking at the videotapes all night, and I think I found a weakness, a way to get him to confess.
Alan, I don't know who's crazier, you or him. He tried to take you out on there, do you understand?
Do you want him or not?
Yeah, I want him.
Good, because I think I've earned that right. Cigarette?
I told you I only smoke filters.
Do you remember what happened yesterday, Michael?
No.
But you know something happened.
I don't understand what you people are doing. You keep asking the same questions.
Let's talk about your father.
What?
Tell me what he did to you. The cigarettes and the nights that he threatened you if you told anybody.
No, Springer, wait. She knows what she's doing.
You got nerve, lady.
Here we go again.
Your father, Michael. How often did he abuse you?
My name's not Michael. It's Zach.
And you're the one who protects Michael, aren't you?
Do you know what I want to do to you right now? I want to put my hand under your skirt.
I know you killed those cabbies.
I'll run it inside your thigh and...
You killed them to protect Michael, didn't you?
I'm always protecting Michael. Cleaning up after him.
He says he cleans up after you. He told me about the gloves and the cigarettes and how he had to pull the knife out after you stabbed them.
The hell he did.
He says you couldn't do it. He says that you were a coward.
You're lying.
If he so much as touches her.
Let's ask Michael.
I told you, Michael's...
Let's ask Michael and settle this once and for all.
No!
Let me talk to him.
I took it in the shorts from you. You're weak. You'd say anything.
He says you're weak, Zach.
I have a job now. I got it on my own. You shut your mouth!
He said you did.
You disgusting, ungrateful.
Why, you killed those cabbies.
You just took it over and over again.
And then he pulled the knife out and...
Please. Stop. I killed them for you, you son of a bitch!
Michael. Look at me. You're under arrest for murder, do you understand that?
What happened to the pipes?
We had a problem with the furnace. A few of them burst.
What's gonna happen to me?
Oh, I'm sure you'll do just fine. The psychiatrist's gonna chalk it up to multiple personality disorder. I gotta know. Just between you and me. No tricks, no wires, no nothing. Was there ever really a Zach?
I can't smoke those. Maybe you're asking the wrong questions, Detective. Maybe there never was a Michael.